All right, let's cut through all the hype. Today, we're looking at 10 times proven ways people are making actual money with AI right now. This isn't just theory, okay? We're talking real income numbers, the exact services you can offer, and how you could get started like this week. So let's just dive right in. First things first, let's just talk about what's even possible here. And yes, that number on your screen, it's totally real. Now look, this is the high end. We're talking advanced AI business consultants juggling multiple clients. Not everyone's going to start there, obviously. But it just goes to show the massive value businesses are placing on AI skills today. And you don't get to those big numbers by accident. It all starts with a super simple principle. This quote is from Sarah. She makes over $2,400 a month just writing YouTube scripts part-time. And she absolutely nails the most important part of this whole thing. Recurring revenue. That's the secret sauce. It's what turns a random side hustle into a stable, predictable income stream.
And we're not talking about some tiny little niche market either. The AI services market is already worth a staggering $190 billion, and honestly, it's growing like crazy. Businesses, big and small, are practically desperate for people who can help them use AI, and trust me, they are more than willing to pay for it.
So, that's the big question, right? How do you go from just hearing about this stuff to actually getting a piece of that pie for yourself? Well, that is exactly what we are going to break down step by step, starting right now.
First up, you've got to pick your lane. Let's look at the actual data to figure out which path is the right one for you.
Okay, so if you're a total beginner and you want to get paid like fast, these are your top 3 choices, hands down. YouTube script writing, that's got the quickest time to first dollar. Seriously, you could land a client in less than a week. Blog writing has just insane demand right now. And social media management, that's your fastest ticket to that stable recurring income we were just talking about.
Now, this is where you got to know yourself a little bit. Let's break down 2 really different paths you could go down. Are you more of a visual, creative person? Then the path on the left, using tools like Midjourney to create incredible logos and art, that's perfect for you. Or are you more of a logical thinker, a puzzle solver? Well, the technical path on the right pays a lot more because you're solving huge headaches for businesses, saving them time and money by automating tasks with tools like Zapier.
And hey, the options don't stop there, not at all. You could teach other people how to use AI, you could create killer email campaigns, or you could even build up a passive income stream with AI-generated stock photos. And yeah, for those of you with business chops, consulting is where you find that top-tier income we saw at the beginning. The point is, there's a lane here for pretty much any skill set.
Okay, so let's say you've picked your hustle. Now you need the playbook. Let's get into the nitty-gritty strategy for how you price your stuff and, actually find clients.
This right here is your 5-step plan for pricing. Seriously, don't be afraid to start a little lower just to get those first few crucial reviews. Then, as quickly as you can, switch to package pricing. This is huge, because it rewards you for being good and efficient, not for taking longer. And step 5, that's the end game, turning those one-off projects into predictable monthly income. And this is a perfect example of why tiered pricing is so powerful. Let's say you do social media management. Instead of just saying, I charge X amount, you offer options. The client sees a range of value. And guess what? Most people are going to pick that middle professional package. It actually makes a $2,000 sale feel like a really smart, reasonable choice. It's a little bit of psychology, and it works.
We've mentioned this a couple of times, but it is so important it deserves its own slide. Recurring revenue. This is the whole ballgame. It's what turns a side gig into a real, sustainable business. Having that predictable monthly income gives you the stability to grow. This is the goal.
So where do you find these clients? It all starts with this simple 3-step funnel. First, your portfolio. This proves you can do the work, and it's okay if they're just samples you made up yourself. Next, your profile is basically your online storefront. And step 3, well, that's just consistent action. Sending personalized proposals every single day is what separates the people who get clients from the people who just wish they did.
For beginners, these 2 platforms are, without a doubt, your best bet. Think of it like this. On Upwork, you're applying for jobs, which is great for custom services like writing or automation. On Fiverr, you're selling predefined products, which is perfect for stuff like logos or a single YouTube script. The strategy is a little different for each, but both are proven ways to land those first few clients. All right, we've covered the what and the how. Now let's get down to it, making your first dollar. This is your immediate action plan. Your journey starts now. Let's be real for a second. What does this actually look like, time-wise? This is your roadmap. You can honestly land your first client in a field like blog writing within the first week.
The more technical stuff might take a little longer to sell. But here's the key milestone. By month 3, that stable monthly income can really start to build. It's all about being consistent.
Okay, no more excuses. Here's what you can do literally today to get this ball rolling. Don't try to do everything at once, just follow these 4 steps. Pick one service, just one. Get the one tool you absolutely need. Create 3 quick samples to show you know what you're doing, and set up your profile. That's it. That's all it takes to get started.
And that's a wrap. We've laid out the map, we've gone over the strategies, and you've seen the real numbers. The opportunity is here, it is happening right now. So, the only thing left to decide is which path you're going to take. The real question is, which AI hustle will you start today?